What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Tech Talk. This is my second episode. I just made the first one not too long ago. I uploaded it not too long ago. It was just 2 days ago. But I gotta make another one because I just found out about all this cool stuff Google dropped, and it is amazing. I'm only gonna cover some of it. I might make a third Tech Talk episode next week covering another product they dropped. But I feel that one is so interesting it deserves its own video. I'm going to cover some of the other ones briefly and the two ones that I want to talk about in this video. So also let me justify the title real quick. It should be titled Let's Talk About Google. It says that because if I say the actual title, what I want to write, it's going to be way too long, so I just wrote that for short. Anyway, let's get right into talking about this because there is a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. Okay, so I figured I'd step outside for the first thing I want to talk about because it is such a beautiful day. And why waste such a beautiful day with being inside? Anyway, the first thing I want to talk about is the new Google Home Mini. So it's basically just a smaller version of the first Google Home, which was pretty much similar to the Amazon Alexa, or no, it's not the Amazon Alexa, it's Amazon Echo. If any of you know what that is, similar concept, except it's using Google's system instead of Amazon's. I like it because it's small. It's made of fabric instead of what the Amazon Dot looks like. See, the Echo Dot that they released looks more like a piece of tech that belongs in a workshop, maybe. Whereas the Google Home Mini is made of fabric, sort of. It's got some fabric thrown in that makes it look like it belongs in a home. Einstein, okay, he's over there. Einstein, don't mess with that stuff because, yeah, I brought him out. Anyway, it just looks nicer, and it's $50. That is really affordable, and I'd actually want to get one if possible because not only can I get it, but it'd be useful. Stick it in my room. It becomes my alarm clock. I can search things when I'm in my room, editing videos and doing stuff like that. It's an all-around useful gadget to have. Okay, so I came back inside to talk to you about the next thing, the Google Clip. It's like this little camera that automatically records interesting moments it sees, and it's automatically detecting for these things. They say it's targeted at dog owners and a family, but really, if you're gonna try to document stuff like that, get a GoPro like what I've got, the Hero Session, or maybe the Hero 6, which I talked about in a previous video. They're just better than that kind of product. It might appeal to some people, but ultimately GoPros are better, and they're more versatile. So that's really all I have to say on the Google Clip. Okay guys, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is the new Chromebook. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it has a specific name. Well, it does have a specific name, I just can't remember it. The biggest problem with it is just like the iPhone X, it is $1,000, which is ridiculous. However, hang on, the reason why that's ridiculous is Chromebooks are normally like $200-300, maybe less. They're supposed to be cheap laptops. Anyway, the reason this one is expensive is because it's got all sorts of cool features built in, like being able to interact with the Google Assistant, which is like a helpful, an assistant with the pen, like circling someone's face with the pen, and you know what I mean? Like, let's say you take the pen, circle my face, and then tell you who that person is. Obviously, it wouldn't work on me because I'm not famous. Anyway, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff like that. Interactive stuff to work with the assistant, only without having to talk or type actions, and you get the picture. And other than that, it's just bumped up spec wise. I don't know too much about the internals on that one. I would have to wait before I did. I'll have to wait to see if I wanted to make another Tech Talk video on specifically the Chromebook, but I'm probably not. But that's all there is to say on the Chromebook. The next thing I want to talk about is the next thing. They made a new virtual reality headset. That's cool. Just hang on, I gotta switch hands. God, this gets tiring. Just bumped up or newer version of their Daydream headset. Not a big deal. Not much going on there. the next thing would be the Google Home Max, which is just a giant speaker similar to the Mini. It's basically the same thing as the Mini, but a lot bigger. When you buy that or pre-order it, it comes with 12 months of YouTube Red free, which I think is pretty cool. But it's pretty much just a bigger version of the Mini. That's all there is to say on those. I keep switching hands, sorry. The only other thing to talk about is, oh, they came out with new earbuds. That's something else I want to talk about. The earbuds are called Google Pixel Buds. They're really interesting. They're $159, $160. They have some pretty cool features like built-in Google Assistant. I tap the right earbud and I can ask it a question or say something and I think ask it a question and it'll answer me. It's obviously doing all the work on your phone, sort of, but it's telling you and hearing you through the headset. There's also this weird translation feature. I'm not exactly sure how it works. You have to use both the headset and your phone. It's kind of weird. I personally don't like it. I mean, anything to help us things to help us break down the language barrier. I can't just go over to another country and hope, and if they don't speak English in that country, I have to try to learn some of their language before I go, or hope I can find someone who speaks my language. I mean, it's so complex. These are problems, and anything to help us get over that I'm for it, but not when it's done in this really clunky manner like Google did it. It's, again, really weird. But they're still nice headphones. All in all, I think all of the products are amazing. Again, I might do another video on the new Pixel phone, but this is all I have to say in this video. So stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Peace out.